Hello guys, welcome to the next video on Linux session. In this video, we will learn how to take output of one file and then write the output as input to another file. Okay, so we will be most probably using the cat command to write those inputs. So let me start. So I am in my current directory, and my current directory is home realme. So this is a place where I'm going to create some test files. Okay, so first, in order to create, so what you have to do is you need to use the cat command. Okay, just I type cat and the angle bracket, and just say, let's for an example, sample text, sample sample test dot txt. Okay, so once I use the angle bracket, it is asking me for an input, what you have to give it. Okay, for an example, I'm going to type it as example 1, example 2, sorry, and example 3. And once you have written your inputs, just push Ctrl D, that will exit. Okay, so I have given an angle bracket and I have written my input. So in order to check what it is written over there, just type the same command. Without the angle bracket, type sample text.txt and push enter. Yeah, I have made one mistake. Okay, when I am pushing Ctrl D, I did not take this file out, so I will remove this file again. Okay, now I don't have the file anymore. Okay, let me create the file once again, little fast. Sample test.txt. I type example 1, example 2, example 3, and then I need to push enter and then push the Ctrl D, so it will exit. To get the output of that file without the angle bracket, type cat sample text.txt, and here is the output of that file. Okay, so this is how you will create a file and input it. So now you want to take this output and put it on a different file. How do you do it? For that, you need to use the append angle brackets. For that, cat append bracket double quote, double bracket. So which file you're going to do it? Sample text.txt to which file you want to do it. Sorry, here first you should have cat. If you do cat sample text, we will have this input, and then you have to append it to a different file. For a different file, I am going to just take it for an example, test sample.txt. Okay, so now if I push enter and if I put ls hyphen all, and I could see there is two files created. One is sample text which we have created, and this is a new file, which we have appended the output of sample text. So let me cat it out, cat text sample, and I could see the output of sample text, and also I will cat the sample text output file. Okay, so we have both the outputs. So first we have created this sample text file, and we have output the file to the text sample. Okay, so this is how you will take one output and give the output to a different file as an input. Okay, so I am going to show another example. Let me clear the screen. So let's create two files, cat test1.txt and text. First let me write some input here. Cat text1, sorry, cat. To write output you need to use angle bracket, so I'm going to say test1, test2, test3, push enter and control D. Check the output, cat text1.txt, and let me create another file that's going to be test2.txt and write the input text4, test5 and text6. Push enter, control D. Now we know that we have two files, right? One is test1 and another one is test2. So in order to take the output and then in order to take the output of both two files, and then I need to collaborate all the output and then put it in a single file. How do you do it? It's simple. So what you have to do is first cat it out, test1.txt and text2.txt, and then I want to append this input to a new file. Okay, the new file I will keep it as like example test.txt. Now what will happen here is it will take the output of these test1, test2, test3, and then the output of test2, 4, 5, 6, and then it is going to implement it on example text.txt. When I push enter and then if I cat out the example file, I can see the input as merged 10 1 test 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is how you will merge the files. Okay, and one thing, from the beginning I am just starting. So sample test was the first file which we have created, right? I am going to go there, sample text. In sample text I could see example 1, example 2 and example 3. So if I just want to make some changes, okay, sample text, I'm going to sample text again and I am writing some input, example 4, example 5. I push enter and I exit out, and I am carrying out that file now, sample text, and I could see the data is overwritten. Earlier it was example 1, example 2 and example 3. Now it has overwritten that file, so it shouldn't happen, right? So in order to append it, what you have to do is simple, just type cat. Whenever you want to append, you don't want to overwrite, okay, so you just use the double angle bracket, type the same text, sample text.txt, push enter, and now I write example 6, example 7, and I exit out and control D, and now if I cat out the sample text, and now you can see the data is not overwritten, it has appended the new which I have written over in the sample text, example 6 and 7. So this is how you will take the input and output and export it to a different file. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.